Another place where we found incredible inspiration for the new book was on Dartmoor, one of those wild uplands of southwestern Britain that's so evocative in British culture for all sorts of different reasons, from the Hound of the Baskervilles through to the criminals of Dartmoor prison, but also an incredible piece of green infrastructure which most people obviously don't spot until it's explained to you. And it was explained to me by the Devon Wildlife Trust and South West Water, who've been collaborating up there to restore some of the jobs that were being done for the towns and cities around Devon by Dartmoor, but which have been undermined because of the way the place has been abused. And it's been abused in all sorts of ways, including, would you believe, the use of the moor for target practice by Royal Navy dreadnoughts sitting in Plymouth Sound years ago, who fired 12-inch shells up there, smashing the blanket bog to pieces. More recently it's been subject to burning, it's been subject to overgrazing, it's had drains cut through it, and as a result the water that used to be caught up there and which was cleaned by the moor and which was held back in the environment for slower release now runs off full of sediment, causing soil erosion, causing property damage, flooding and local pollution of the sea because of all the sediments coming down. Now this area is being restored, and it's not only being restored by nature conservationists keen to protect the habitat of things like golden plover and dunlin. It's being restored by a commercial company that's realised this is a very good investment in being able to reduce flood risk, and crucially for them to be able to cut the costs that they have to incur in providing fresh water to their consumers. So South West Water is investing in the restoration of Dartmoor, not as a nature conservation project, but one of a green infrastructure restoration project. But in the process, we conservationists are going to get the most amazing outcomes with the restoration of active sphagnum blanket bog and all the bird and insect habitats that will come with that. It's a really great example of a win-win situation, and the more we look all around us and we start to think creatively, the more of these we can find.